I'm Lacey Small and I'm very excited to welcome you to this very special episode. Excited about that chat show coming up in less than half an hour. But first, here's Sam Wood to tell you all about how you can take part in tonight.
Hello, I'm Sam, and tonight we're looking for you to get involved in our chat show. If you have a question you would like to ask any of our leaders, then this is the place to do so. All you have to do is tweet us at @PPerformers along with the hashtag #AskPhoenixAnything live. Later on in the show, we'll read the best questions out and see what the leaders respond.
Thank you, Sam. The details for that will be scrolling along your screen now. Now here's Rebecca Tiri with Phoenix Performers News.
Hello and welcome to Phoenix News. Now, as we all know, the award show is coming up in 3 weeks' time. Tickets are going on sale on Saturday and you'll be able to purchase them from us on a Tuesday evening at 7 p.m, Wednesday evening at 7 p.m, and on a Saturday morning at 10 a.m. That's pretty much at the start of our rehearsal sessions. If you're not sure where they are, then you can go onto our website www.phoenixperformers.com and click on Find Us. Now, with it being 3 weeks away from the award show, all our cast members should know their costumes for their plays and dances. However, if for some reason your child does not know, please contact us ASAP. This can be a session or through the contact information on our website. You could even tweet us or drop us a message on Facebook. Please remember your child is not needed every night of the show week. They're needed on a Thursday, Friday and of course Saturday. However, on the other 2 nights, their leaders will let them know if they are required. That's all from Phoenix News. Back to you, Lacey.
Now we'd just like to remind you about our upcoming competition. This is going to be a fun one and it's open to everyone. Whether you're a cast member, stage member, techie or sat in the audience, all you need to take part is a camera and be able to connect to Facebook, Twitter or Instagram. You then need to take a selfie and upload it to one of these sites. I don't know why I'm telling you this, here's a video to explain it.
But first, let me take a selfie.
Yeah.
1 second. Right, so we'll be fine.
Right.
Where's your body go?
It's right. On the. It doesn't look right.
Let's just start. Hello, I'm Andy.
Ashley.
We're here to tell you about our upcoming competition.
Selfie.
Yeah, so basically the aim of the game is during the award show week to take a selfie and upload it to
Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
and just basically tag it with hashtag award show 2014 selfie and tag Phoenix performers into it.
I guess I took a good selfie. Let me take a selfie.
Make sure you use our hashtag awardshow 2014 selfie and tag us in, otherwise it won't be included. Don't forget though, no phones allowed on or off stage. They must be kept in the dressing rooms. Also, if you're in the audience, we please ask that you leave them on flight mode or turn them off so they don't disrupt the performance. Now it's almost time for the chat show, but firstly here's Josh Lees, who's telling you what's happening behind the scenes of this live episode.
Well, there's quite a bit going on backstage, I can tell you that. Firstly, I would like to say thanks to Neil Hughes and Meg Blackwell. They were in charge of makeup tonight, and I think they've done a great job. Secondly, thanks to all the leaders for coming down and sitting quietly while they wait to come on stage. And also, I'd like to say thank you to Teresa Hayward. She played the role of floor manager, ensuring that we're all sat in our places, and that Gareth, our cameraman, follows his camera script. She's also the one who's made sure we've all shut up. Finally, thanks to Gareth Hughes and Andy and Ashley Martin for doing our sound and lighting technician. Now let's go for a little walk and see what's going on. So, here we have Teresa Hayward. Hello, Teresa.
Hi, George. How are you?
And at the start, you were doing some funny hand actions, so let us know how it all went. Or when we had to run on stage.
Yeah, so when you've got 30 seconds to go, you have to go like this, it's a bit like X Factor, and then you have to go 15, and then you just count down from 10, and normally when you get to 3, you go silent, so they can't hear you saying, so it's just like 3, 2, and 1.
Thank you, and are you looking forward to the track show?
I am looking forward to it, because I think a lot of the leaders are quite nervous actually sat off stage, getting ready to go live.
Is there anything that we should look out for?
Probably the question and answer session will be quite interesting, could get a bit heated, never know.
And finally, I've heard that some leaders get very competitive, but second get very argumentative. Is this true?
Yes, very true. Very, very true.
Thank you, and well done for tonight.
Thanks very much.
So, hello Hannah.
Hello.
Are you looking forward to the track show?
I am, yes. I wish I'd never sat in this seat.
And we have Scott. Yeah, Scott.
Hello, Josh. How are you?
I'm good.
Okay. How's the family?
Looking forward to the track show?
Not really, no. I'm dreading it. I'm camera shy. I have no idea what to say. I'm panicking a bit about the questions that are going to be asked. So it should be a dreadful evening for me. Fun for everyone else, I imagine.
Probably.
Fingers crossed.
And here we have Susan.
Well, hello, Josh.
Looking forward to the track show?
I am, yes. I like being outside. I'm looking forward to answering lots of questions, especially a few questions that I've seen prepared already. And I'd like to hear some answers from other leaders as well.
Hello, Tom.
Hello, Josh.
You're looking forward to it?
Yeah, I guess. It's going to be good, yeah.
What's your plan there? Yes, yeah, a bit nervous, but looking forward to it. Well, as you can see, there's quite a bit going on. Back to you, Lacey.
Thank you, Josh. Here's the official promo for our award show 2014.
And so the prize for best play goes to
Hello, and welcome to our first ever live chat show. Now, I'm joined by all our leaders, and we're going to discuss the upcoming award show. So who do we have? Well, from the left, we have Andy and Tom, our newcomers to the award show. It'll be interesting to see how they get along. Second, we've got Danielle and Suzanne, current reigning champions for the best play. Next, we have James and Scott, a new pairing for this year. Scott was previously paired with Tom, and James was previously paired with Christian, who both have gone back off to uni, but Tom came back to be with Andy and Ashley. And finally, we've got Christina and Hannah. Now, they've been partners before with the award show 2012, and are coming back this year, fighting for best play. Second time lucky, maybe? Now, let's begin with our holders. Suzanne and Danielle, what do you think your chances of regaining the title are?
I think that we've got a really good chance this year. we're an excellent team, we're
We
the
are.
A team. We won it last time, and there's no reason why we can't win it again.
Do you think it's going to be better this year? Or?
I think it's very different, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's very
it is.
different. We've gone for a fantasy musical, so it's quite different. So it just depends on what the judges are looking for, really. But we've got a very strong team, and we're confident.
We are very confident.
Okay. And this is obviously Andy and Ashley's first time, newcomers to the show. How are you two feeling about the show? We've got Tom there.
Yeah, I'm helping them out. I've just got back from uni, just to clarify. Andy's here. Ashley would be with us, but he's doing all the technical stuff. So.
But yeah, I'm feeling really confident. I think me and Ashley have done a really good job, and you're going to be amazed, you guys. Yeah.
It's nice to hear. Now, Scott and James, this is your first time working together. How's the partnership going?
Awful. I've never worked with somebody so horrible and tedious in all my life.
I've never worked with somebody so small.
I've never worked with somebody so small-minded.
Touche.
Actually, no, it is going really well. We've not really had any disagreements. We seem to be communicating well.
So you're remaining mutuals, no tips?
No. Well, no tips between us two. We've had the odd disagreement with other leaders, but as far as our union is, we're staying strong.
It's good to hear. Thank you. So, Hannah and Christina, working together again, I see. You clearly felt your partnership last time was strong enough to work together again. How are your decisions going this time?
They're going very well. Me and Hannah, I think, work well together as a team. We both listen to each other, take on each other's ideas, and just work well. So hopefully this year is the winning year.
Okay, right. We've chatted with all of our leaders now. Let's find about the stories. Let's hear the synopsis, starting with you two, Hannah and Christina.
Ours is a World War II based play. It's quite a gritty play based on the lives of men sent to war and how the women and children are coping back home. And I think our group are playing it very strong. It's quite an intense play, and at the minute rehearsals are going very well.
What's the backstory? Is there any reason you chose this?
Hannah came up with the idea because it was it the centurion?
Yeah, to mark the anniversary.
To mark the anniversary of the World War, so we thought that was a good starting point. So we thought we took that idea to our group and it just ran from there, really.
It's a nice idea. James and Scott, what's your synopsis?
It's your ideas, though.
Alright,
Am
am I getting the blame?
Yeah.
Okay. It's called Wings and Wishes, and the idea is all magical creatures have an actual headquarters, and people granting and making wishes is actually a business. So it's where wishes are manufactured and distributed, and the idea is the head of Wings and Wishes is retiring and looking for a replacement, and on his first day he has a bit of a crisis to deal with.
Where did your idea come from?
I'm not sure, to be honest. It kind of did come out of nowhere, but most of my plays are highly fictitious, so I tend to find it really easy to write if it's about like magical or make-believe creatures, because with big characters it's easy to develop a story.
And also, Scott lives in a magical land.
It is indeed, yes. Everyone's a giant compared to me. So I'm a walking wingless pixie, that's all I am.
Suzanne and Danielle, what's your synopsis?
Well, it's quite a strange one. We like to go deep and we like to go different.
We did a few impros, didn't we?
Yeah, we did a few impros, and it's we wanted to bring songs into it. So it's a bit like a fantasy where there's witches and like a wizard in a forest, and some children get lost and they try and find their way home, and in between not getting home they go bump into two women which they think are their friends,
And they're going to help
and they're going to help them, and then they take them back to this cottage, and actually they are not very
They're
nice.
nice people.
So I don't want to give too much away because it'll give the end of our story.
Yeah.
So you're sticking with the dramatic idea, like this?
It is dramatic, but it's a bit more fictitious. It's not really real. And there's a little bit of a twist at the end. But again, we don't want to give too much away because it is our winning narrative.
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll look forward to seeing that. And Andy and Tom, what's your success?
Well, our winning idea is a mystery based on Sherlock Holmes and his new partner, Dr. Cynthia, and somebody's child goes missing and they basically go on a mystery hunt to find it. But without revealing much, the person who gets revealed to do it, you just really don't expect.
Yeah. There's a lot of mystery throughout this mystery story. A lot
Emphasise
of big
mystery.
Yeah, a lot of big characters, keeps people guessing until the very end.
Okay, so here's a question for all of you. Who made the most decisions in the group and who's the bossiest?
What I'm the bossiest?
Yes.
You are the bossiest. Yeah, I probably made. Well, I wrote the script. It's Hannah's idea, but I wrote it. But I'd say most of the decision making has probably been between us.
Yeah, we just share it.
Yeah, I mean, if I've not been there, then Hannah will take over and make the decisions.
James and Scott, who's the bossiest in your group?
I think we kind of share that responsibility, don't we?
Yeah, well, it's a hard one to answer because neither of us are particularly bossy. Like, I'll go to James with a suggestion or an idea and he'll either agree with it or come up with a better one. And with neither of us ever having to disagree on anything, there's really been no need for either of us to boss around.
Yeah.
So, I'm sorry, we're running too smoothly to be bossy. Alright, Jimbo.
Say that you were right.
Danielle and Suzanne, who's the bossiest and who does the most?
Scott
Definitely
Danielle.
Danielle.
Disagree.
I am quite bossy, but
Quite?
I think we work together like
Yeah.
a team.
Yeah.
There's like play good cop bad cop, don't we?
definitely.
And Danielle does a lot of behind the stage stuff, and I do a lot of like directing and stuff. But it was actually Danielle's idea, and then we just develop it together really.
Yeah. It's all based on teamwork, really.
Yeah.
So I say, Andy and Tom, who's the bossiest in your
I
group?
think it's Ashley, it's clearly Ashley. He's a different iron fist.
I was going to actually say Tom because we constantly get phone calls saying what's happening, what's happening, what's happening.
Yeah.
Make sure they do this, make sure they do that.
To be fair though, I think it has been pretty even.
Yeah.
I mean, at first I think there's a lot equal talk about scripts, and well, I just haven't been here since, but
Yeah. Yeah, Ashley's quite bossy.
Yeah.
Like I say, Ashley's not here to argue, so yeah.
yeah,
Ashley.
Now, as we know, there's 3 weeks left for the show. Is there anybody we should look out for? Any hidden gems or anybody coming out of their shells? Anybody?
Yeah, we've got quite a few yours. We've got quite a few. We've been very impressed with the talent in our group this year. I mean, all the Eagles have really stepped up and are showing quite intense acting skills. I mean, even the Kestrels and Falcons as well. They've all really impressed us this year. I think we've got a good few ones to watch in our group.
Yeah. We're the ones to watch.
Well, in our group, I'm lucky to have quite a few cast members that I've worked with in previous years, so I know what they're capable of. They're all very good, and we've had a few new members come in as well.
Yeah, we definitely had a few surprises in the cast.
Yeah, a couple of people, new members, we thought they'd be timid and withdrawn, and they're the loudest bunch of the lot of them, to be honest.
Yeah, they're all very good. So.
Yeah.
Any of you guys got any
Yeah, I
shining
think
stars?
our younger members, our Kestrels, are really starting to come out of their shell. They've got quite a main part in our play. They open it up, so they've got quite they open up the whole show. So they are impressive actually. But then again,
They come to Phoenix, so they want to be impressive.
but our whole group we've got some really good Falcons and some really good Eagles as well.
Yeah.
We're got a good team.
Really pleased with our group.
Well, we think everyone in our group is equally special. Yeah.
I've got to say Max though, he's definitely came out of shout. When we first took him on, he was really shy. Couldn't really get him to say much, but he's learned his lines within a week and can't shut him up now. So Max, well, yeah, everyone.
So go back over here. Do your actors like their characters? Are they relating to them?
I think they like him. I hope they like him. Good job there. They play the characters very well. There's a good relationship, particularly with, well, yourself and Bethany. There's a very nice relationship there. There's a couple of families that they all seem to be playing well.
They're working really well together.
Yeah, the smaller ones in particular playing with children, and they're getting on very well, really.
Do you like your character?
I do.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's a question to ask the cast, to be honest.
Yeah, I'd imagine they like their parts because each part was written for the individual. Before we started writing, we sat them down, we told them the synopsis, and we asked them specific characters they'd like to play. And each time the script developed, we'd bring it in, we'd ask the cast if they were satisfied with their parts and the direction the story was going, and each time we got a yes. I think we only got one criticism from the cast once, which was quickly rectified, so now everybody's happy.
Good. Did you have anybody who was surprised with their character?
No, I don't think
No,
so.
not really. Everyone plays a crucial part.
Yeah, everyone's got an equal main role really, and they all. I think because it's quite dark, their characters, they get quite into it.
Yeah,
a chance to sort of showcase something that they might have not played before.
Yeah.
Andy and Tom, have you got any shining stars or anybody who was shocked?
We were just thinking that without revealing our suspect, who is the kidnapper, that person was probably the most surprised because we're going to reveal it now. Trying to reword it.
Okay, no, okay.
Colonel Mustard in the library with the candlestick.
Out of the 4 suspects, there we go, 2 of them were probably the most shocked at being in contention. There we go.
Yeah, I kind of say the person who played the butler surprised me.
Yeah.
Because she was new to the group. Nina?
Neve.
Okay.
Did anybody have any problems with the script? Did any of you have to rewrite it?
Yeah, we had a couple of issues. We wrote the script and then we lost one of our main characters a couple of weeks ago. So we rewrote the script to fit everybody else in with them lines. And then we lost another character, so we had to rewrite the script again. But to be fair to our group, they've all stepped up and taken on all the extra lines. In particular, Jarvis has really had to step up his role. So they've all done very well in learning their lines and taking on the extra lines and all the different changes. They've done well.
I don't really think we've had that many problems. The only problem we've sort of had is our script ran a bit long.
Well, that was something we didn't anticipate at first because we had a new member come in, Ellis, and originally his part was going to be very small, pretty much no real lines because it was part we initially imagined for a much younger member of cast that had left. But once we seen what him and Olivia were both capable of together, their parts grew by quite a lot. They had extra scenes added in specifically for them. So that's where our troubles came. So it came from a happy place. But yeah, we dealt with it pretty well.
We're here again. Do you feel your play is going to be a success, or?
Oh yes.
No doubt about it.
No doubt. And we have great confidence in our group.
Yeah.
And they work hard. We work them hard as well. I just think as long as they're trying. I mean, I do like to win. I'll put it out there. But if we don't win, as long as they're trying hard and they enjoy it, then that's the main thing, really.
And we haven't enough time to speak to Glenda Hill, the company manager.
Are we not getting down to that question?
Is your thing going to be a success?
Yes.
Yeah, very happy. Pass it to Glenda.
Now, we have enough time to speak to our company manager, Glenda Hill.
Come on, Glenn.
Firstly, how do you feel the show rehearsals are going?
Very well. Yes, it's quite hard to fit it in with everybody working full time, all volunteer leaders, but we seem to manage. Some of the cast, we just hope that they all turn up, because if they don't turn up for rehearsals, it makes it quite difficult for them to rehearse.
So, you're in charge of choosing the Outstanding Achiever Award. Have you got a big or a short list for candidates? Have you already got somebody in mind?
I have, yes, and I keep getting quizzed on this, but I keep saying it's my award, and it's my choice, and there's a fairly longish list, yes.
I can think of a few people who have helped some exceptional things. We've got Jacob Jones, who shaved his hair to raise money, and we've got Andy and Ashley, who cycled to Manchester and back. So, for the past 2 years, you chose leaders. Is that a coincidence? We're going to see another leader win the award?
I think that was a pure coincidence. We were discussing that before. We're not too sure if the people that won the award were actual leaders at that time or they were made leaders just after. The thing is, by the time they get to 18 and if they're chosen as a leader, they're putting a lot more into the role, they're giving it all their time, voluntary, and so the list is fairly long, so it might be a leader or it might not be a leader. I know all the other leaders here keep quizzing me, asking who they think it should be, or they have their ideas.
I'm too busy to quiz you.
That's alright though.
So we're going to see if we've got any questions on Twitter now.
Let's hope people are watching.
So, why is there always somebody sat between Suzanne and Glenda?
We do tend to argue quite a bit, but she never listens to what I say really.
Glenda never listens to me.
Right, calm down ladies.
Can I just say, Glenda never listens to me, she listens to her other children more than
Daniel Buzzard.
I can see why now. So, are there any ideas for the next show?
We're doing a youth show in November, which James is busy writing, and it's just for the youth. It's going to be quite a dark show, but I don't know if you wanted to say anything about it, James.
I'm not really on mic. No, it's a secret.
Well, there we are. That's so that'll be in November, just for the youth.
So this person here is loving the posters. Whose idea was it that the programme... Whose idea was it? And is the programme going to be just as great?
The programme is going to be massive. I think we were discussing that earlier, and it's 32 pages long, because we're putting each individual programme into the main programme in order for all the audience to see each individual programme, because there is a prize and award for the best programme, so we think it's only fair that all the audience get to see it, and they put a lot of hard work into it, so it'll be quite a long programme this time.
Whose group is the most prepared and who is the least?
I think we're the most prepared. We're probably the most prepared. Ours at the minute is running very smooth. Just hope we don't peak too soon.
It's good to hear. Anybody feel like they're running behind?
I would say Christina and Hannah's group are running behind.
Me too.
I've seen their play. And
Yes, it made you cry on Wednesday, and that's why you've now had to add scenes into yours for fear.
Recently had a discussion with your group, so you had to up your game. No comment.
I can see the tension here. Is there any tension at Hillwood HQ?
A lot.
Next question.
All the time. I'm trying to keep
I
between
think
these
there's
ones.
tension regardless if there's a show.
Yeah, there is always tension. That's
Oh,
why
shut
my hair is
up.
white.
So, who's running for the best pops and costume?
Scott
seems
Scott.
to be.
Scott's got a lot of props going on.
Well, the majority of the props and costumes in mine and James's show are all handmade and are taking a very long time to do. It would be much easier if I'd have just had a tenner, went to Poundland and bought them, but no, where's the fun in that?
So, talk about money. Who's the best with keeping in their budget?
Danielle. Definitely Danielle. She keeps.
Another bargain.
She does have a bargain, and it's a good job she has the money and not me.
Or we'll be having cocktails soon.
Yeah, I think
We still got 50%.
yeah, like over half our budget then.
Yeah.
So
They're going to win props.
it's not how much you spend; it's the quality of what you buy.
As I can see, they are loving Phoenix TV Live. You going to be doing it again? Would you join us?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
good fun.
Are you fed up with your award show yet?
No, not yet.
No, because we shortened it this year, it's actually still fun at the minute, whereas in previous years we've dragged it out for nearly a year, and I think the children, as well as ourselves, start getting a bit fed up of it towards the actual show time. So this year it's been a good idea to bring it forward.
Totally agree. Okay, so quickly before we run out of time, Suzanne, you're doing the Eagles dance. How's it going?
It's going very well actually. Originally I was going to choreograph quite a fast-paced dance, and then whilst doing some research online I found this contemporary song, so I decided to change my entire idea to do a contemporary dance, and they seem to have picked it up really well.
So have you got any ideas who may be the best male and female dancers?
It's going to be tricky because there's a lot of surprising ones that have come forward, especially the boys.
That's what you say.
I know. There's a lot of, all the boys really are doing really well, and there's a lot of girls in there that, I mean, I couldn't call it. They're really shining through.
Good luck to the judges.
Yeah.
So Hannah, you're doing Kestrel's dance. How's that going?
It's going really well actually. They've done really well with rehearsing, and I think it's nearly ready.
You got any ideas who may be the best female and male dancer?
I have no idea. It's a very tough call this year for them.
And finally, Christina,
She's over it.
you're doing the Falcons dance. How's that going?
It's going very well. They only have just started learning it today, so
Did anybody stand out who you think may win?
there's a couple at the minute that have shone through today, but I think over the next couple of weeks, I think the others, when they start getting used to it, getting into the flow of it, I think that's when the secret little ones will shine through.
See, it's sad to say, but we're out of time now. Thanks everyone for joining us. It's been a privilege to spend the past hour interviewing the leaders of you all. Don't forget, tickets are out next week, and you can see our award show on the 28th of June 2014 at 7:30 p.m. in Real-Town Hall. From myself and all the leaders here at Phoenix Performers and the cast of Phoenix TV, goodbye.
Bye.